You know that feeling when you text someone, and you see the three little dots, and then they disappear, and you're just left there, reading delivered. Now imagine that feeling, but instead of texting your friend about dinner plans, you're asking the creator of the universe for a miracle, and you get silence. If you've ever felt like your prayers are hitting a glass ceiling, or if you've been praying for the same thing for years with zero results, you are not crazy, and you are not alone. Today, we're diving into a story Jesus told specifically for people who feel like quitting. It's Luke 18. It involves a corrupt judge, a widow who refuses to shut up, and the secret to unlocking a powerful prayer life. Let's get into it. Character 1, the judge. Jesus says this guy neither feared God nor cared what people thought. In other words, he's a narcissist, he's corrupt, he has zero accountability, he is the last guy you want deciding your fate. Character 2, the widow. In the first century, a widow was often the most vulnerable person in society. She has no husband to speak for her, likely no money, and zero political power. She has an adversary, someone trying to take advantage of her, so she goes to the only person who can help, the corrupt judge. She says, "Grant me justice against my adversary," and the judge says, "Nope." But here is where the viral moment happens. She doesn't go home and cry. She comes back the next day. "Grant me justice." "Judge, go away." "Justice. Hey, me again. Justice. Knock knock, it's justice time." Finally, the judge, this guy who doesn't care about God or people, cracks. Listen to what he says in verse 4. "Even though I don't fear God or care what people think, yet because this widow keeps bothering me, I will see that she gets justice, so that she won't eventually come and attack me." The Greek word here for attack actually translates to give me a black eye or beat me black and blue. He is literally afraid this little old lady is going to jump over the bench and box him because she is that annoying. Now, here is the biggest mistake people make with this story. They think, okay, the judge is God, and I am the widow, so if I annoy God enough, he'll finally give me what I want. But, that's just not right. That is not the lesson. This is a parable of contrast, not comparison. Jesus is arguing from the lesser to the greater. Think about it for a second. The judge is corrupt. God is just. The judge is annoyed by the widow. God delights in his children. The widow was a stranger. You are son or daughter. Jesus' point is this: if a bad judge will give justice just to get a stranger to be quiet, then, well, how much more will a loving father bring about justice for his chosen ones who cry out to him day and night? God isn't answering you because he's annoyed, he answers because he loves you. But, that brings us back to the original problem. If he loves us, why the wait? Why do we have to be persistent? If God wants to answer, why doesn't he just do it the first time? Because honestly, the process of persistent prayer does something to us that an instant answer just can't. First, it purifies our desires. When you pray for something for a year, you find out if you really want it, or if it really aligns with God's will. The trivial stuff fades away, and the deep stuff remains. It builds intimacy. If God was a vending machine, you'd get your snack and walk away, but because he's a father, the delay forces you to keep coming back to his presence. The relationship is built in the waiting. Jesus ends the parable with a haunting question. However, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on the earth? He's asking, when I come back, will I find people who trust me enough to keep praying when it looks dark, or will everyone have given up? So, here is my challenge to you today. Identify that one thing you gave up on. That one prayer you buried because it hurt too much to hope. Dig it up, dust it off, and bring it to the judge. Not the corrupt one, but the good one. Be the annoying widow. Keep knocking, keep asking. Not because you have to convince God to love you, but because he already does, and he is working in the timing. If this encouraged you, hit that like button. It actually helps spread this message to other people who are ready to give up. Comment below. What is one thing you are boldly praying for this year? I want to pray with you in the comments. Don't lose heart. Keep praying. I'll see you in the next one.